this is one of at least 11 mass shootings we've seen here in Wisconsin over the past 16 years.
Danica Lewis is looking into that history for us tonight. She joins us now. Danica?
Well, Eric and Charlotte, we hate that we even have to clarify this definition, but a mass shooting, according to the state Justice Department, is qualified by at least 3 people being killed. Among the most notable, a gunman killed 6 people from a tree stand in northern Wisconsin in 2004. There were claims the Hmong American was racially motivated in those murders. In 2007, a man barged into a home in Crandon with an AR-15 and killed his ex-girlfriend and 5 of her friends. You probably remember the 2 mass shootings we saw in 2012. 6 people were killed in a hate-related shooting at an Oak Creek Sikh temple, and a man shot and killed his estranged wife and 2 of her co-workers at a spa in Brookfield less than 3 months later. Again, those are just 4 of at least 11 incidents since 2004 where a shooter has taken 3 or more lives. You may be thinking we left something off the list, including the workplace shooting that happened in Middleton. That doesn't actually fall under the definition of a mass shooting because the gunman is the only one who died. But Keely Arthur sat down with law enforcement that took the lead that day about the frightening similarities between what happened there in 2018 and what happened in Milwaukee yesterday.
That's right, Danica. As you said, similarities, but some big differences. 4 people were injured in the Middleton shooting, all but that shooter survived. I caught up with 2 of the law enforcement leaders who were instrumental in that quick response. They say they are not happy to see history repeat itself again.
They brought the whole day back, the whole day.
Ever since the mass shooting that we had in Middleton, every time I hear about one of these in the United States, it's just a pit in my stomach. And I know it is for so many people, especially the victims of Paradigm and so on.
Former Middleton Police Chief Chuck Folk spoke to us over video chat from Florida. He offered his sympathy, but also frustration.
It's something that's going to stick with them forever, and it just keeps happening over and over again, and it's unacceptable, and we seem to be able to do nothing about it.
Folk, whose team shot down the Paradigm shooter, saving the lives of everyone else involved, says the fact that there's been so many other shootings in the year and 5 months between Middleton's and yesterday's, despite calls for change, is also concerning.
Some of our legislators made comments right before that, talk about timing, that there were going to be no changes in our gun laws. And I just find that tone deaf.
Sheriff Dave Mahoney echoing that sentiment.
I think all law enforcement, wherever you come down on Second Amendment issues, we all agree that there are some people in society who should not have access to firearms.
For now, the 2 law enforcement leaders are doing what they can. Chuck Folk expressed the importance of counseling to help heal from a traumatic event. He says that really helped his department. And Sheriff Dave Mahoney says his team has dedicated 2 deputies whose sole focus is to train businesses, places of worship, and schools on how to react in the event of an active shooter. Eric and Charlotte.
Keely Arthur reporting. Keely, thank you.